So 2019-2020 La Liga season has come to a crashing halt and Real Madrid reigns supreme over in Spain. But what did this guy think? What did this clown think would happen in the La Liga season? Well, let's turn back the clocks and find out. That's right, folks, back once again with another reaction video. Today we're going to take a look back, all the way back to my early door predictions for the 2019-2020 La Liga season. What did I think would happen this season? We'll take a look at that in just a second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things La Liga related, Black and Rovers related. Woo! We're going to know here, boys and no. That's right. So, yes. La Liga, Real Madrid are the champions finally. It's been a while actually, a couple of seasons of Barcelona dominance, but this year they fall short. What's going to happen? What's going to happen in La Liga for the new season? Will Zidane be still in charge? I think it all depends on his Champions League fate. If he can get through against Manchester City, I think he might stick around, but I think he crashes out. He might piss off. He might bugger off. And as for Barcelona, they can't accept this, especially they'll probably relook at the situation again after the Champions League. If they're victorious there, maybe the coach will stick around, but they're looking at Xavi, they're looking at all sorts. I don't know. Anyway, big shout out to the Patreon gang, that's right, for supporting the channel the way that do. There's 12 of years now. It is the dirty dozen. We want to make it a baker's dozen, that's right. So respect to all of them. Dylan Goddard is the new boy, so give him much love, give him hugs and kisses and welcome him in and all this kind of stuff. He joins the likes of Aztec Marky B Mark, Russell Spurn, Russell Frost, actually. John Spurn is the other fella. Tom Clark, Tom Beresford, Yoko Johansson, Cody Cahoe, Daniel Mellor, Bianca Mulner, and LG Ankow. And don't forget, Big Bill Shepherd, of course, the man, the myth, the legend. Anyway, let's jump into the thick of things. We're going to take a look at this right behind me. It is La Liga predictions, which I made back in July 28th. Did I predict Real Madrid to come out on top? Well, let's have a look. Shut it, you clown! Shut it! Yes, I'm shutting up that geezer. He knows nothing. Look at him. Look at the chubby little bugger. Yeah, watch your pork life, son. Yeah, lay off the old Snicker bars. So here we go. Here's the old me. This is the new me. Yeah. It's lean, mean, fighting machine. Anyway, of course, we do prediction shows a little bit weird. We start in the middle, and then, of course, I'm just doing the same thing. It's like I'm a mirror image. We start in the middle, and I work our way down, and then we'll go up, of course. And on this other side here is the actual league table. So who did I think would be in 11th? I've gone Leganes, of course, way back when. But in the real world, who was it, son? Who was it? It was actually Athletic Bilbao. They actually finished in... what did I can't remember where I put them. I think I must have put them I don't know. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. Sevilla. Oh, sorry, that's Real Betis. I put in 12th spot. Levante in the real world. So Real Betis actually finished in 15th spot. So yeah. As for Leganes, they actually finished in the relegation zone. Yeah, they're going to play in the Segundo Division next season. Eibar, I had them in 13th spot in the real world. That was Valladolid. Eibar actually finished in 14th spot, so that's not too bad. I'll take that one to the bank, boys. That's a pretty good pick right there. Into 14th in the real world, it is Eibar. I can confirm it for you right there. But what did I pick? I actually went with Osasuna, who had a really good season back in the top flight over in Spain, finishing in the top 10. That's right. Goodness gracious me. Really good season for them, and they'll be happy with that, and of course they can build on it. Next up, in 15th, I went with Villarreal, who had a really tremendous season, finishing in 5th, just outside the Champions League spots. I went with Real Betis. We already saw them in 12th, so it's not too bad. I did expect a little bit more from them this season, but yeah, they got Nabil Fekir as a really good player. But obviously didn't deliver the goods. Of course, in Spain they did play a complete full season despite the old COVID and all that. So it wasn't abruptly ended like in Ligue 1 or Scotland or whatever. So yeah, Real Betis in the 15th spot. Into 16th, I went Alaves, and I think I went that was in the real world over there. I think I went close to the money on this one. If he speeds up a little bit, hurry up, son. We're waiting on you. Come on then. Granada. Well, they had another good season. They finished in 7th, so that's pretty bad. Bad call. It's so bad I decided to delete it. So yeah, Granada for me in 16th in the Real World was Alaves. I'm sure I got Alaves around about the relegation spot, probably in 17th spot in a second. Speaking of 17th spot, I went with Celta Vigo in the Real World. They finished well, that is in the Real World. I'm getting myself muddled up here. But Celta Vigo finished in 17th, but I probably went with Alaves, I think. There you go, Alaves. That's not too bad. I'll give myself another brownie point for that bad boy. That's pretty tip-top. Happy with that one. Into the relegation zones we go, and I know I had an absolute nightmare there when I looked back on these. Of course, nobody expected... Well, people may have expected Leganes to go down, and I might have done that myself. No, I didn't. I went with 11th for Leganes. So that's one team I got wrong, and they went down. I went 11th for Leganes. What was I thinking? I also went with Mallorca, which I think they actually went in 19th. So I'll take that one. That one's mine. That's a safe one, safe as houses. Who did I think is 19th? It's probably like a Levante or a Valladolid or something like that. That's probably what I went with. I can't really remember. I really can't. Looks like Levante, and Levante did finish in 12th. 12th. Yeah, and I went with Leganes in it. Maybe I got Leganes and Levante mixed up. It's similar. It is similar. It's hard. And Valladolid, I actually had to go bottom. But, of course, Espanyol had a really, really shitty season, despite finishing very good the season prior. I have them, I think, in like the top 8 or something like that. Anyway, Bilbao, I have it in 10th spot. Of course, they were 11th. That's not too bad. I'll take that one as well on the chin. I don't know. They're an okay team. They'll chip away. So in my eyes, 10th was Bilbao, but in the real world, it was Osasuna, and we saw them already. And there is Espanyol in 9th, and we already seen them actually in the foot of the table in 20th. In the real world, it was Valencia in finished 9th. Who on their scale of things, that is a shit season for Valencia. 9th, I have them much higher. Real Sociedad were in 8th. And in the Real World, they finished in 6th. But in mine, I have Getafe, who had a good season. Yeah, Getafe had a good season. I think I must have Getafe possibly in the top 6. Because they ended the previous season strongly. And they ended this season pretty strong as well. But yeah, Sociedad, my boys, are in 8th. Celta Vigo, I had Celta Vigo in 7th. Goodness, and they're 17th. Good 10 points off. Ugh, goodness gracious me. In the real world, it's Granada, and I had them down at 16th. So, not brilliant indeed. Into the Power 6 now over in Spain. Who is in that cluster? We also know Getafe in 6th spot. I had them in 8th. That's not too bad. I'll take that one. That's a good one. I have Sociedad in 6th. And I also have them in 8th. I'll take that one. That's a pretty decent one as well. You know, that's not too shabby. And realistically, when you look at it, it's just 2 points that separate the two sides in the real world. So I'm just going to wipe its face with that one. So yeah, happy days. Into the Power 5, it is Sevilla in 5th. I got Villarreal. Sorry, I had Sevilla. In the real world, it was Villarreal. Now, Sevilla actually finished in 4th. So that's pretty good. We can take a look at it there. And Villarreal, of course, in my eyes, in 15th spot. Good 10 points, 10 positions off. So that's not great either. So who did I have in 4th then? Valencia. Yeah, I could see where I went wrong there. Yeah, you would bank on Valencia, of course, to be in that discussion. And it's usually either Valencia or Sevilla, the best of the rest. And Atletico Madrid in 3rd, which is the same. But what did I do for the top 2? Of course, that's the discussion. And it usually is one of two, just like the Bundesliga. Is it Barcelona? Is it Real Madrid? What did I go for? Well, I'll tell you what. This is what happened in the real world. Real Madrid came out on top. Barcelona came in 2nd. And I think I actually went this way for a change. I went with Real Madrid. Drum roll, please. Get the old drum roll action as we wait. But yes. Oh, what have I done there? I've gone backwards. But Atletico Madrid did win the league not too long ago, so it's not always a 2-horse race. But it's usually, it's a 2.5 horse race. Usually Atletico Madrid can compete, but the rest are just making up the numbers, if I'm honest with you. I would really like to see another team like Valencia, Sevilla, or the like, being in the discussion to the bitter end. But yeah, We're gonna find out any moment now. He's gonna press the button. He's waffling. But while he's waffling, what's going to happen next? We already know the outcome. It is Real Madrid top spot, and it is Barcelona. They're both of the two sides in the Champions League still. So I went actually with Barcelona second, so that must make Real Madrid top honours, which is bang on the nose. So I got the top three right, and the rest ain't too bad. Yeah, Villarreal is a little bit of a shocker, and also Granada is a bit of a shocker. But ultimately, it's not too bad. Do we really want to see me do the reveal? I don't know. Go on then. I'm speeding him up. He's taking the piss. There we go. Taking the piss. He's taking the piss and piss. So there you go. Just to confirm, I did get it right. But what's going to happen next season? You know, it's going to be an interesting season ahead. Gareth Bale still at Real Madrid. Is he going to stick around? Is he going to piss off to China, or is he going to chase another dream somewhere else? What's going to happen with the managers? Of course, Barcelona ain't going to be happy with the runners-up spot. It's going to be decided, I think, depending on what goes on with the Champions League. If both Real Madrid and Barcelona get through to the latter stages, maybe that would be enough to keep the managers at the job. Zidane's already expressed that probably he might move on to pastures new. It just don't know. We just don't know what's going to happen with these top two clubs, and of course the futures of their players as well. It's going to be an interesting summer. Of course, I don't know when the season's going to start, but whenever it does, we'll cover it right here from match day number 1 all the way through to the bitter end. Of course, make sure you check out the old prediction league, all that kind of stuff. We'll do something like this once the fixture lists come out and we know who's playing what and when. I think there's still to be decided one club for La Liga. I don't know. I haven't checked in on that yet, recently anyway. But yeah, that's it. What do you think? How did you fare with your own predictions? Did you get it bang on the nose, or were you a little bit off, just like this guy? We'll do it all again though very, very soon. Until then though, give this video some love, smash the old thumbs up, of course, smash the old subscribe. New videos every single day on the channel, whether it is stuff like this, Football Manager, FIFA, Nations League, Blackburn Rovers, of course. We got it all here under one roof. And also, if you want to check out the description, links to my other social media platforms are in there. I'm on Twitter, you can follow me on there, Facebook as well. And also, if you want to go that extra level, boys, there is patreon.com. You can check that sucker out. But until then, I'm going to let you get out of here. Oh, Real Madrid, champion of Spain. Bada bada bing bong. We'll do it all again very soon. Out! Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.